Every day, your kidneys purify more than 150 liters of blood. Yet most people will not think of them even once today. But what happens when these silent organs, these quiet guardians, begin to struggle? The answer begins not in a hospital, but in your kitchen. The human body is a magnificent experiment of nature's design, a living laboratory where every cell, every organ has its purpose and rhythm. Yet in this intricate symphony, there are instruments we rarely listen to. The kidneys, they work silently, tirelessly, purifying our blood, balancing fluids, filtering toxins, and preserving the delicate equilibrium on which life depends. And yet, so often, we reward their devotion with neglect. We flood them with salt, sugar, chemicals, and dehydration as though they were indestructible. But they are not. The truth is, our kidneys are as vulnerable as they are vital. To protect them is not merely a matter of medical prudence. It is an act of intelligence, foresight, and respect for the miracle of biology itself. When we talk about keeping the kidneys clean and strong, we are really talking about stewardship, the conscious decision to assist the body in its natural process of renewal. This does not come from miracle pills or synthetic interventions, but from our daily choices. The food we eat, the water we drink, the balance we maintain between indulgence and restraint. Science tells us that nature provides its own pharmacy, and within this pharmacy lie 12 remarkable foods that support the kidneys' noble task of cleansing and restoring. Consider berries, for instance, small, vivid capsules of antioxidants that reduce the oxidative stress that silently corrodes kidney tissue over time. Or red bell peppers, vibrant and rich in vitamins, yet gentle in potassium, allowing the kidneys to function with ease. Cauliflower, cruciferous and pure, carries compounds that assist the liver and kidneys together, the body's twin detoxifiers. Garlic and onions, ancient and humble, protect against inflammation and preserve the health of blood vessels, which, in turn, preserve the health of the kidneys. Fish like salmon, rich in omega-3, guard against the chronic inflammation that wears the kidneys thin. And egg whites, simple, clean protein, give strength without burden. Even the most common foods, apples, cabbage, olive oil, hold quiet wisdom. They remind us that health is not found in extravagance, but in understanding. Cabbage, modest in appearance, cleanses through phytochemicals that nature designed for defense. Olive oil nourishes blood flow and reduces the strain on kidneys caused by inflammation. And cranberries, tart and precise in their function, help prevent infections that would otherwise tax the kidneys beyond measure. The deeper lesson here is not just nutritional, it is philosophical. Health is not luck. It is the outcome of informed choices repeated with discipline. The kidneys do not demand perfection. They ask for our cooperation. They ask that we remember them before disease forces us to. Prevention, after all, is the highest form of compassion for oneself. So, when you eat, eat with awareness. And when you drink water, do so with gratitude for what it sustains. And when you choose your foods, let each choice affirm your understanding that the body is sacred, that life itself is a partnership between human will and natural law. Protect your kidneys, and you protect your future. Clean, strong, and full of possibility. There is a quiet brilliance in the way the human body sustains itself. Every heartbeat, every breath, every drop of blood carries the memory of life's design, a design honed by nature, refined by evolution, and entrusted to our care. Among the organs that labor without applause are the kidneys, two small yet mighty guardians of our internal balance. They do not rest. They do not protest. They filter, cleanse, and regulate, preserving the purity of our inner environment so that life may continue unhindered. But like all great systems, they depend on the wisdom of their caretaker. And that caretaker is you. The kidneys ask for very little: clean water, balanced nutrition, moderation, and respect. Yet so many forget that their quiet request until damage has already been done. The world we live in today challenges them constantly. Processed foods heavy with salt and sugar, dehydration disguised as lifestyle, medications overused and misused. The kidneys adapt, they compensate, but even the most resilient structures have limits. The tragedy is that most kidney diseases could be prevented, or at least delayed, through choices that are simple, consistent, and grounded in science. Nature, ever generous, has already provided the means to support these vital organs. The foods that nourish the kidneys are not exotic or rare. They are the very ones that belong on every table. Berries, with their antioxidants, help shield kidney cells from free radical damage. Red bell peppers and cabbage contribute vitamins that protect tissues and reduce the load of harmful compounds. Garlic and onions act as nature's gentle anti-inflammatories, keeping the bloodstream, and therefore the kidneys, clearer and calmer. Olive oil, rich in monounsaturated fats, improves circulation and reduces strain on the body's filtration system. And fish, particularly those rich in omega-3 fatty acids, provide the anti-inflammatory support that modern diets so often lack. It is remarkable how something as simple as a meal can influence the body's future. Every plate you fill, every sip you take, is either a step toward vitality or decline. To care for the kidneys is to choose life with intention. It is not merely about eating certain foods. It is about aligning with the laws of biology rather than fighting them. When we eat from the earth unprocessed and balanced, we engage in a dialogue with nature. One that says, I understand what you made, and I respect how it works. In the end, our kidneys remind us of a larger truth, that health is not a gift given, but a trust maintained. We are stewards of a body designed with extraordinary intelligence. The question is whether we will honor that intelligence through awareness or betray it through neglect. The decision is always ours. Choose foods that heal. Choose habits that strengthen. Choose life as an active participant, not a passive observer. For in doing so, you not only preserve your kidneys, you preserve the continuity of the miracle that is you. In every era, humanity stands at a crossroads between knowledge and neglect, between what we know we should do and what we allow ourselves to ignore. Nowhere is this more evident than in how we care for the organs that sustain our very existence. Among them, the kidneys are quiet sentinels, uncelebrated, unassuming, yet indispensable. They filter the blood of impurities, maintain the body's chemical balance, and keep the rhythm of life steady and clean. Yet most people do not think of them until something goes wrong. It is a pattern of forgetfulness, one that science, reason, and an awareness can correct. If there is one truth I wish to impress upon you, it is this: the health of your kidneys is not determined by chance. It is built day by day by the choices you make, the foods you consume, the water you drink, the balance you sustain between nourishment and indulgence. These are the architects of your body's future. The kidneys are not machines that can be replaced at will. They are living tissues, sensitive to chemistry, emotion, and environment. They respond to care with resilience, but to abuse with decline. Nature, in its quiet generosity, offers us tools to sustain them, tools in the form of food. Blueberries, cranberries, and strawberries, rich in antioxidants, guard against the oxidative stress that corrodes kidney cells. Red bell peppers, cabbage, and cauliflower provide vitamins and compounds that aid detoxification. Garlic and onions lower inflammation and blood pressure, easing the kidney's burden. Olive oil, with its healthy fats, strengthens the vascular network that carries blood through these vital filters. And fish rich in omega-3s defend against the inflammation that silently ages every organ. Even simple choices, like eating apples or using egg whites as protein, help maintain this equilibrium of health. But the message is not only biological, it is ethical. To care for your kidneys is to acknowledge the wisdom of nature's design. It is to live in harmony with your body rather than in conflict with it. We must learn again what our ancestors instinctively knew, that food is not only sustenance, it is medicine, information, and relationship. Every time you eat, you communicate with your cells, telling them either to thrive or to struggle. The choice is yours, and it is made multiple times each day. Our duty, as beings endowed with reason, is to protect the systems that protect us. We must not wait for crisis to teach us gratitude. Prevention is the highest form of respect for the body, for life, for the gift of consciousness itself. So let us act not out of fear, but out of understanding. Let us eat not merely to survive, but to preserve. The kidneys do not seek attention, they seek balance. Give them that, and they will serve you faithfully, quietly, efficiently, and for a lifetime. Such is the silent partnership between nature and human will, the partnership upon which health and indeed civilization itself depends. The body rewards wisdom and punishes neglect. You do not need to fear disease when you live in harmony with nature. Choose the foods that cleanse, the habits that preserve, and you will discover what medicine truly means: the power to prevent.